On September 10th, 1971, the doors to Heinz Hall for the Performing Arts opened, ushering in a new era in the city of Pittsburgh. The Howard H. Heinz Endowment purchased the Lowe's Penn Theater in 1967, and its transformation into the most magnificent theater between New York and Chicago began.
The fact that the symphony orchestra, one of the greatest in the country, if not the world, was going to have its own home at long last, thanks to the foresight and the generosity of two extraordinary leaders in the city of Pittsburgh, Mr. Heinz and Mr. Hillman. And they were both there that evening. Jack and Drew Heinz were at the opening, and Elsie and Henry Hillman, and it was an extraordinary evening.
When we were rehearsing in Heinz Hall up to the opening concert, the workmen were gilding the fleur-de-lis on the murals. They were under the gun to finish the hall.
Searchlights panned the sky as 2,800 guests, including the glitterati of Hollywood, filed in for the inaugural concert.
Among the people here that had come especially for the opening was Gregory Peck. So, I mean, that was the level of glamour that was going on here that evening.
I do have a picture that I found, which was a picture of Jack Heinz and an African-American musician, violinist, and the violinist in the picture was my husband, Paul Ross, who was in the orchestra for many years.
It was only afterwards when I saw the video and saw Charlton Heston and Gregory Peck and with Heinz's and the Hillmans and so forth that this was such a special thing for Pittsburgh and making national, international news.
The New York Times called Heinz Hall a dramatic symbol of the best kind of urban renewal.
The future of music in Pittsburgh is bright, and I'm sure it will continue and flourish, and 40 years from now, I know that the orchestra will be sounding amazing and the audiences will be enjoying it as much as they do today.
The Heinz family and then others that have stepped up and given so graciously and so generously to the symphony have been a part that has allowed me to sit in the orchestra for 44 years and make beautiful music.
What I think it said to the city of Pittsburgh is that these people who are natives, who love the city of Pittsburgh, are putting so much into it that they have stepped forward to underwrite the renovation of this marvelous old movie palace, to salute the gem of the city, the Pittsburgh Symphony, and in other words, lead the parade for the rest of us to follow.